Hello and welcome to Brands Hatch. It's Friday. It's time for an eBay pit walk here in Bennett's British Superbike for 2023. I've got a t-shirt on. It's a bit deceiving, the weather though, really overcast. So we're going to make this snappy because we don't want to get wet. We're just looking here after the first Friday free practice, FP1 and FP2. Remember Superpole here this weekend at Danny Kent's garage. Danny's just had a really good run out. Until about 5 minutes to go in that session, he was P1. Finishing top Honda. Really good stuff from Danny. You're really starting to see that confidence rebuild from the former world champion now. Here's the Martrain Yamaha garage, Jack Kennedy there, just poring over some data. The Irishman has obviously had a very solid season so far, looking to build on that. The times today, really tight actually, considering the length of the circuit. Not quite into the 124s, but a low 125 got it, and we'll be hopefully speaking to the fastest man on day one shortly. The top 12 advance through to Superpole tomorrow. Lee Jackson's in that. He had a really strong session there on the Cheshire Mouldings FS3 Kawasaki. He's got his place in there. Also, a quick nod here, if we can just take a look here. This is new for 2024, the Kawasaki British Super Teens 2024. You can find out all the info you need to find out on Bennetts BSB, Twitter, socials, of course, Instagram. That's going to be new for 2024. Now remember, that name Super Teens, the likes of Casey Stoner came through that, the champion in 2000, the last time it was in the British paddock, and many more. Cal Crutchlow, Chaz Davies, the list goes on. We'll talk about that over the weekend, but that's exciting and really good news for the championship. Max Cook, of course, the junior Superstock champion, reigning champion at the moment, continuing to do his business well. Here in the Oxford Products Ducati garage, Christian Idden's made a massive step forward. He had a good solid Snetterton, and I'm sure he'll be hoping to try and nip onto the podium. And look who we've got here. British Superbike contender, of course, former MotoGP rider John Hopkins. John, I know you're here for a play on a 500 this weekend. You're going to be going for a throwback little ride around Brands. It's great to see you here as well. Good to be back in the paddock?
Yeah, great to be back, and obviously hanging out with my old team here, Moto Rapido, but I can't wait to be on the other side of the wall, do some laps here at Brands Hatch. Miss the place. A lot of memories here. A lot of memories, good and bad. It was one of my last ever races, but one of my best ever with Tommy Hill when I ended up losing out, but still an amazing race.
Having fun in Moto2 this year as well?
Yeah, enjoying it. Really enjoying it, working with a rider, obviously Sean Dylan Kelly, but British rider Rory Skinner. He been spending a lot of time with him. He's had a little bit of a tough start, but he's got the talent to make it, I'm sure of it.
Good to see you, John. Have a good weekend.
Thanks, guys.
Great to see John Hopkins there. I mean, no one's ever going to forget 2011 and that final lap, are they? As we walk through the rest of the garages, I'll get a little bit of speed on now. In the McCams Yamaha, it's as you were back at Snetterton. Jason O'Halloran, I've got to be honest, he needs a big weekend here at Brands Hatch and at Thruxton if he's going to cut that championship deficit down. O'Halloran is looking to add to his podium tally, of course, a race winner here last year, and he'll be looking to do the business this weekend and really needs the points as well. And over on the other side of the garage, we've got Tito Rabat, and as you could probably see, a little bit of a bent bike there. Tito Rabat has gone down the road. This will be far more challenging for him this weekend. The Moto2 World Champion of 2014, Brands Hatch GP, is a hard circuit to learn. So that's the McCams Yamaha garage. Now moving on to FHO Racing BMW. Josh Brooks, how unlucky was Josh back at Snetterton? Looked like he was a dead cert for a podium and maybe even the win. Still in championship contention. You can just see there he's chatting to his crew chief, Brains. On the other side of the garage, we've got Peter Hickman. We're just going to pop over this way. Hickey at the moment. Had a pretty solid session, actually. Peter did not have the Snetterton that he wanted, but I'm sure he's encouraged by what's going on as we just go past Maria Costello and Feijo there, away from Peter Hickman. Next up, these guys mean business. The garage is down for Beer Monster Ducati at the moment. Not sure why that is. Glenn Irwin had an all right session. He's in the top 12. Tommy Bridewell, of course, is the championship leader. What a weekend. The ride of his life at Snet. The treble, the first of his career, and 25 points clear coming into Brands Hatch. He's looking cool, he's looking calm. He's the man to beat, isn't he, at the moment? The end garage, whilst I trip over all of the paddock stands here, is Leon Haslam. We know that the Pocket Rocket will be on it here this weekend. A couple of podiums from Snetterton. Slightly contrasting fortunes, though, from this garage. Kyle Ride, who started the season off so well, He's just struggling a bit since Snetterton, and it's not got that much better here. He is in the top 12. He was 11th here today, but it's the other side of the garage. They're taking top spot. Ryan Vickers with a 25-1 at the end of that session. Of course, Ryan, who missed a few races earlier in the season due to injury, his first podium's on the board in 2023. Really solid 4th on your home circuit in the last race last time out, and the confidence is flowing on, Ryan. The big smile on your face. Well done, P1 at the end of day 1. How'd you feel?
Yeah, really good. Yeah, it's nice to end the day like this. You know, even to start the day, P4, we've been up the front. Brands has actually probably been my worst circuit on the calendar over my superbike career. We turned it around a little bit as in terms of pace last year. I finally did a fast time around here. Didn't quite get the consistency, but you know, we've come here today. The bike's great straight off the bat, and we've improved it again that last session. And just feeling great on the bike. You know, just feel at one with the bike. I know exactly what the bike's going to do, and that makes it a big benefit on a circuit where there's so many different corners. You know, Brands Hatch is not a perfect bike around here. You know, there's always corners where you've got to make sacrifices and gains, you know, and I just feel like I can ride around those really well on the bike.
Ryan, I remember you coming through the Super Teens. I remember seeing you on a CB 500. You're, of course, the Super Stock 600 champion as well. The talent has always been there. But is this the key, the smile on the face? Is this the reason why Ryan Vickers is doing so well again?
Yeah, I'm enjoying motorbike racing again, you know, thoroughly enjoying it. It's the best job in the world. I'm just grateful for the opportunity and to be able to show you guys what we can do.
Well done this weekend. Have a good one, eh? Well done to Ryan Vickers. P1 at the end of day 1. That's all for today. So much to come your way here at Brands Hatch this weekend. There will be one eye on the weather, though. Omologato Super Pole, that's easy for some to say, will be here tomorrow. Don't miss any of the action. We're live on Eurosport 2 from 12:30 on Saturday through till 6 o'clock. And then on Sunday, we're live 1 till 6 on Eurosport 2. You can cover all of that live on the app as well. We can't wait to get going here at Brands. We'll see you then.